People wanted a more driven sound, and then they got something like this, which is extremely brutal in many ways. And we are back with another pedal demo. I'm behind the camera, by the way. Here. It's kind of funny that I changed the name of this channel from Living Room Gear Demos to my name, partly because like I'm not doing that many demos anymore. But now for the last maybe 5 videos, demos. Pedal demos. And today we have a pedal from an old friend of the channel, Pew Pew Electronics. This is the Genesis. It's based on a Tone Bender Mark I. It is all germanium. It is all NOS parts. I asked Marcus, is it a 1-to-1 copy of the Mark I? And he said, they all sound different. So he's tuning it to what he thinks sounds good. You can have it with or without LAD, and I think you can choose between just battery powered or if you want a 9-volt plug for it. The price is not final, so please check the reverb link down below. And this is my clean tone. It is so funny to me that before these first pedals, you didn't have overdrive pedals or like anything in between. A super clean amp that maybe did break up if you pushed it, and yeah, people wanted a more driven sound, and then they got something like this, which is extremely brutal in many ways, especially if you think about what they had before stuff like this. So it's like, hey, I made you this pedal. I know you really like the sound of your amp cranked. Just a tiny bit of overdrive in there. So I made you this pedal, which makes everything sound broken. And I mean that in a good way, because it sounds freaking brutal, broken. imagine what other band members and producers said when the guitar players came with pedals like this way back when. They must have been scared. Sounds freaking amazing. To me, these early fuzzes, they are kind of like one-trick ponies. They can do one thing really, really well. So of course you get different sounds out of it, but it's not like a whole wide range. It is that broken, super gnarly fuzz in your face that you get from a pedal like this. And like, to me, it works best from here going up. It's a bit thin when you're under that, and like this range is very like similar sounding, and it gets more like broken when you turn down the attack at the end right here. But this range is pretty like similar to my ears, at least. But that's what you get when you want to have that original true one-to-one thing going on with your fuzz pedals. And again, it's so funny to me that this is the stuff that they came up with when they realized that they wanted to have some more saturation in their guitar tone, and they just went all in with something brutal like this. So this is the Genesis from Pew Pew. Link down below to check out the price and to order one if you want to have a true to the original Tonebender Mark I. Thank you.